you, Dr. Strom. So good to be able to talk with you. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on right here at Rutgers?
Yeah, we have a ton that's gone on, and it ranges from, firstly, we rebuilt the organization. We got all new leaders, all new deans, all new directors, a lot of very exciting clinical care being given. COVID obviously was an enormous stress on everybody. We have 1,000 docs who participated in providing the care. From a research point of view, we have a series of particularly what we call our signature areas. Cancer, we're developing incredibly new approaches to cancer and cancer treatment. Approaches with infectious disease, part of why with COVID we were able to become almost overnight one of the nation's leaders in dealing with COVID, from diagnostic testing to treatments to providing care, as the case may be. Environmental health, multiple really high visibility stuff. And with that, we've really developed a great partnership with Horizon in the process. I am co-leader with my partner at Horizon of a committee of people that basically look to trigger ways the two organizations can collaborate.
When COVID started, you had an infrastructure that was able to kind of adapt what you had already, some of the research and development you were doing, and were able to adapt it to help with the pandemic. Can you explain a little bit more about that?
We have an Institute of Infectious Disease and Inflammation, one of the leading programs of that kind in the world. But as COVID developed, which is both an infectious disease and an enormous inflammatory problem, we developed within a few weeks a rapid test for COVID that was then commercialized. The normal way to sample is to take what amounts to a Q-tip, stick it up one nostril as far as you can, move it all around for 10 seconds, take another one and stick it up the other nostril as far. It's very uncomfortable and slow and difficult, as opposed to the saliva test where you just spit in a tube. And we started with the ability to do 10,000 tests a day in the saliva test. We increased that with state support to 50,000 tests per day. So New Jersey is one of the states now that has the most COVID testing underway.
Well, and that is due also to the partnership that you have with RWJ of Rutgers and Barnabas.
We have a fantastic partnership with RWJ. So when COVID came together, it was a magnificent partnership. Of course, the Barnabas hospitals, of course, all the Rutgers infrastructure as well.
And you've got the money, the resources to be able to fund all of this as well. What I understand, more than anybody else in the state?
Correct, yeah. So again, the health system has given us a lot of money to be able to develop this. The state gives us a lot of money. And from a research point of view, national funding, federal funding, we get more Rutgers gets more funding from the federal government, more NIH money and National Institutes of Health money than all the rest of the universities in the state put together. I'm happy to say, unlike elsewhere in the world, no one, to my knowledge, no one in New Jersey ever died due to lack of a hospital bed. No one died due to lack of a ventilator. No one died due to lack of an ICU bed. But it was nip and tuck all along. Tesla manufactured ventilators first. And when the ventilators came and they didn't attach well to the, we turned to our engineering school to the 3D printing capacity to build the pieces needed to be able to make that attachment. I mean, it was a hand in glove, wonderful partnership between a health system and a university.
That's incredible to be able to be a part right in the beginning. What's your prognosis, looking 5-10 years down the line?
My goal from when I've been here now 7 years, is to build one of the best academic medical centers in the country, with an emphasis on knitting together the entire state. And part of what will make us different is we have a particular interest and focus on population health, on keeping people healthy. And with that, we've really developed a great partnership with Horizon in the process. Don't wait until they're sick and come to you, but be able to reach out and keep them healthy. We are very interested in using the Horizon data to be able to look across the state at who's sick, who's not sick, who's going to need more care, who's not going to need more care. Where do you deploy resources? Our goal is to keep New Jersey healthy.